Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of Mystical Misadventures. Today, we are going to go and get ourselves into some integrated dynamics. Yes, we've got our Invar Pickaxe. I upgraded it to Invar. I started out making it stone and with stone handle, then I upgraded the handle to bone. Actually, I still have the bone handle, and then I upgraded the pickaxe head to Invar so that it would be able to mine obsidian. I also applied a diamond to that because I had a bunch around, so that gives it a lot more durability. Unfortunately, I've run out of Invar, and I want to save that last little bit of durability just so I can do an upgrade on it. I've also put together an axe, although I'm not able to use it just yet, and a shovel for once I get to that level of gathering that I need. Now, Nacht was out exploring and he raided a castle and he got a really cool thing, and he brought me one because he actually got 3 of these. But let me grab this. Maybe I can grab that. There we go. A summoning pendulum, and I just need a little bit more experience. I totally forgot I was going to do that before I started recording, but because I do want to use that when we go out. So let's just first of all, I wanted to point out one thing. Even though I'm not able to use my Invar axe to cut wood, like normally, chop things, I can't do it. I'm just like, no. I can still right click on the bonsai plants, so I can still use it to harvest these trees, even though I'm not skilled enough to use it for anything else. So that's kind of nice. So I mean, it's worth having one just for that purpose, even before I can technically use it. But since I really want to get this done, I really want to use the summon pendulum when I go out. Let me put these birch in there too. You can also see that I made a bunch of basic storage drawers to put in a few different places. There's a few there. There's a couple in here. I've even got some upgrades in these and used up some of my gold there. A little bit of gold and iron in there to try and store all the massive amount of cobblestones that I was getting down in the mine while getting experience and stuff. But I think just to get these last few levels, I'm just going to come over here and grind a little bit on the zombies. Come here, zombies. Come here. Come here, boy. I got something for you. Sword to the face. Now, one of the things I want to go and get the integrated dynamics started for is primarily so that I can get a drying basin and a squeezer. And I don't want just any drying basin and squeezer. I want the powered version. So we're going to need to do a little bit of stuff here. Now hopefully these guys are going to cooperate with me a bit here. Just come on, give me some zombies. That's just one zombie. He sees me though, right? Yeah, okay. It's a little lit up here. I wonder, no, there's no more light than usual there. Pretty sure that they can still spawn in that corner because it was dark enough. We could move this torch. I could just remove that torch. That would help this particular corner's darkness level. But let me just get these last few levels, and then we'll head out and go find a mendril tree, which is the main thing we need to get into integrated dynamics. And we're also going to go see if we can't, while we're out, we're going to see if we can't swing by a village and find a villager with a good trade, because we need emeralds. Now I would really like to find Oreberry Bush vendor NPC. So here's hoping on that one. But even if we can't find an Oreberry guy, we still want to get some kind of NPC so that we can start getting emeralds. Particularly, it would be great to have one that another great one for us would be the leather worker, because all of this rotten flesh that we're getting, you can see that I made a drawer over here specifically for rotten flesh. All this rotten flesh that we're getting can be converted into leather, and then that can be used to get some emeralds. So, and the reason I want the emeralds is because I want to convert my pickaxe head into emerald pickaxe head, because that is a very high durability and has a good mining level. So just a couple more kills here should get us that last level in farming that we need to use the pendulum. Let's see, 12 farming. There we go, 12. Let's actually only need 11, so we were already there. But there we go. Now we're ready to head on out. We'll drop off a few things over here. I guess I should have put these in the drawer that I made for that. We'll just toss all that stuff in there. Oh, actually, that's kind of convenient that they slept, because we are just about to head outside, and that will make things a little easier. And you know what else we're going to need? We're going to need an axe that I can actually use, because in order to get the mineral wood, I'm going to need to chop down a tree. And if I can't use my axe or my hatchet that I currently have, that's going to make it a little tough. So we'll just grab 3 of those. We shouldn't need more than 1 stone axe just to get this tree. But yeah, I'm carrying a Invar shovel and an Invar axe just for whenever I eventually do get that skill. I will have them ready to go. And plus, once I get the integrated dynamics drying basin, then I will be able to make all the leather I want using all that rotten fresh, and then that leather I can then use to make some backpacks, which will also be super good. And how lucky is that? Mineral tree right there, right as I come out the door. How lucky is that? Now we might want to eventually go over and check out that castle too. I don't think that's going to happen today. I have been informed by Nock that it definitely is going to have hostile mobs in it. They're not going to be happy to see me if I go over there trying to raid it. And the other thing is somebody on the server has been digging under them and like getting to the treasure room without actually doing the fight. So there's a possibility that it might not even be worth going and doing, because that might have already happened at that one. I don't know. We are still kind of close to spawn, so that is something to consider. Magellan Discovery. That's what I figured. It's a tall one, so we're gonna have to get up in there a little bit, get that last log. But we'll get all these logs here, and then once we've got all these logs, the leaves will come falling down. We'll get some saplings that we can then take back and put in some bonsai pots. Plus we're going to get lots of berries and the actual crystals. So a few crystals, lots of berries, and some saplings. Cool. Got everything I need from that. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I need to do. That's an interesting mountain there. It looks like it's made of it looks like it's got packed ice on top of it. But the next thing to do is head over to the village. Oop, there's a skeleton in the water there. I want to kind of try to avoid him a little bit. It would be probably be a nice thing to shear some sheep. I just didn't bring any shears. I should have made a pair of shears so I could shear some sheep while I'm out. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll find something in the village that I can use to make shears, or find shears themselves. Unlikely, but maybe we'll get lucky when we get over there. There's a villager grave. Did I get anything good? I got a saddle. That's actually not bad. Oh, hello. Hello. Get some gunpowder, I guess. And I want to grab these bones and these things here. Arrows. That's those things. Although I doubt that I would actually need the arrows, to be honest. Doubt that I would need those arrows. Looks like there's some combat going on over here. Looks like there's zombies attacking this village. Looks like. Hang on. Oh, of course, sets me on fire. Good, it didn't stay, it didn't last. All right, well, here's a blacksmith, so let's check in here first, see what we can find. Maybe we'll find something good. Some obsidian, a lotus, that's not too bad. Aluminum oreberry bush, that's sort of okay. What is this guy? An armorer. He takes coal. And yeah, he might actually be good. So let's take him. Let's take him. Hello, you get in my pendulum. All right, let's see if anybody left anything here. Oh, maybe. No, wrong side. One of these sides. There it is. Oh, nice, nice. Another ender pearl. That'll be very nice when we go to make some enderium. So it makes 2 that I've gotten total. Both of them I got out of these shrines. Yeah, you can see that those guys are hostile. I don't know what they are, but those are probably archers. I can't quite read what there says. I can't quite read it. Something archer. Bandit? Bandit. Those are bandits. Got just close enough to read. I didn't want to get too close though. Ooh, and there's the guy we want. There's the guy I really want from a pendulum. Hello, Mr. Orberry guy. Takes nickel, cobalt. Emeralds will give me a cobalt. Oh, that's nice. So I can use some emeralds to get the cobalt bushes, and then I can use the bushes to get more emerald. Yeah, I like that. And then also I could get some gold nuggets. An end city thing. What? Hello, carrots? Apparently this guy threw some carrots at. Hey, Fletcher. Oh, actually, this is another decent, potentially decent trader. And you know what? I don't really need that. So, what else do you have? Emeralds for arrows. That might will take you. Fletcher could potentially. Now, the other one I would love to have. Shepherd is not so much it. Shepherd, you're not exactly what I'm looking for. What I would really love to have is a leatherworker. There's another shepherd. Let's see here. Let's look around. I could also grab some food while I'm here if I wanted, although it's not super necessary. Not super necessary. Once I've got a few guys and I know what I'm going to be doing the most trades with, that's probably the guy I'm looking for right there. Are you a leatherworker? You're a butcher. Okay, not really who I'm looking for. Who's in here? Anybody in there? There a priest in here? There is a priest in here. Oh, look at that rotten flesh for emerald. Yes, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. I didn't even look what his second trade was because that was so good. I just like, yep, you're with me. You're with me now. Fletcher. There's another Fletcher. We already have one Fletcher. Okay, so but he's whatever string. Now these guys out here are usually farmers. Yeah, that's a farmer. I don't really need a farmer per se. Is that another village right there? That is like a whole nother village right there, or somebody's village. Or somebody's. I mean, that's not a normal village there. That's one of the ones that is added by. There's another farmer. What is this guy in here? Really could use a leatherworker. Another Fletcher. Alright, have I checked everywhere? I didn't actually check the chest in here, so let's see what we get in here. Oh, look at that! Some XP berries. I'm gonna have to dump some stuff. I don't need this piece of dirt or this random arrow. I can deal without that. But I would love to take these random berries, and we can just take the XP berries and just eat them. Nom 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 nom. And then spend that on something. Nope, that's not even enough to raise any of my skills currently. But we will take the other berries that were in there, the lead nuggets, and we'll take the random berry off of the sign because that guy is no longer here. All right, that's a shepherd. Okay, we already looked at that guy. I think there's a dog statue. Nope, nothing actually in there. I didn't think so. Usually the pet statues don't have anything in them, like treasure wise, so it's probably not worth breaking them most of the time. We still got room in a pendulum for one more guy. If I could just find a leatherworker would be my ideal guy, or I would take another Orberry trader. But let's go take a look at this village here. This looks very odd. This looks very, very odd indeed. The village cut through that slime island up there. Apparently, what is this? Somebody's dead body there. Here, what can we determine by checking? And we got a diamond axe out of that one thing back there ways. I didn't even notice that at the time. Oh, what do I throw out? Well, I really don't need the rotten flesh because I have plenty of that. What is this guy? An undertaker who will take. His trades are not that great. His trades are not that great. Now, if I find a chest over here, I will just toss him in a chest. That way, maybe somebody else will want him. Maybe somebody else will want him. But yeah, this is one of these very... Oh, hello. What are you? A farmer. Okay. Don't really need a farmer. Nighttime is coming. There's another mineral tree right over there. Might want to cut that down. What is this guy? Is this guy I'm looking for? He's got like a special name, and he ran off. Hey, I'm trying to talk to you. What do you do? Knew it? He don't let me. He don't want to talk to me at all. Okay. Wonder if this is like somebody's village. Could it possibly be somebody's actual village here? I don't know. Oh, blacksmith. This is a good place to drop our villager. Hey, Alexicon Botania. That's kind of nice. Some nickel berries. We need to make some decisions here. Okay, I don't need that right at the time being. Don't need this bread. Don't... Curse of the Broken Hook. I don't know what that is, but I will take the nickel berries. Why not? Maybe I need that. String. I definitely need that. There's some bones to go. That'll stack with the bones I already have. That's fine. As far as everything else goes, not so much needed. And I have more obsidian than I know what to do with now because I've been breaking obsidian. But oh, hello down in there, Butcher. Okay, not really what I'm looking for, but you're well guarded, well hidden there. So he's safe, probably safe from the invading horde. But it doesn't look like I'm not really seeing any invading horde just yet around here. That's good. Let's keep on looking around here. And there's another village right over there. That is so crazy. There's a lot of villages. Aha! This is the guy I was looking for. Leatherworker, come with me. Okay, that is good. That is good. I mean, I could check like a few other trades and stuff. I guess that is not going to do me a lot of good up there. That is okay. That is just a real strange generation issue there. But since I see it, I see another Oreberry guy right here, potentially. Hopefully there's a guy in it. If there is, I might have to jump. If there's an actual Oreberry trader guy. Oh, there is too. Okay. We might have to make... Oh, look at all those random berries. I love it. Oh, hello. Hey. So we're going to have to make a decision here. Let's... Oh, and a librarian. What do you got, librarian? Cartographer, paper... Okay. He's got paper. Okay, what are you? You're the armorer. I definitely want to take this guy because he's, because I get a lot of coal, although there's probably a better coal trade than that. That guy's got to go back in. And in fact, let's just put you back in. Wait, who is that? Who is that? That's the Fletcher. I don't care about the Fletcher. Okay, priest goes back in. The leatherworker, definitely want you, so you go back in. All right. Now, what was the guy that was in here? He was the cartographer. I don't really know if I want a cartographer that with that high of a requirement, but I do want you, because I do want you, the shrub guy. You know what else I should do while I'm like right here is grab a bunch of these books. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Librarian, I'm taking your collection of books. You don't need it. Really doesn't need it that much. Now I heard a skeleton. Hopefully it's not killing things. Too bad. What else we got here? Oh, somebody died over here. Okay, well we'll just leave him in his So there's another cartographer, I bet, or potentially a librarian. What is in here? Is this like sealed off? Can we even get in there? Can we even get in there? And even more importantly, is there a peace candle in here? And if so, there is. There's a peace candle in there. What's this guy got? Ah, another guy for rotten flesh. That's a lot of rotten flesh, but I get a lot of rotten flesh. So you know what? Getting the pendulum. I'm gonna take you. And I really want that thing right there. I really do want that thing. So marble's not that hard to come by. We'll just leave it here. And I can't take it yet. Okay, that requires some defense. Well, I can put that one level in defense, but that's still not enough for that. So I guess we'll just have to remember that it's there and maybe come back for it later. And since there's nobody living there, since I just took him, Sorry, I'm breaking your glass just so I can see if you're any good. And a paper blast protection book. Oh, this is an actual librarian. This is not a cartographer. Okay. Oh, anyway, we know where these guys are at. We can always come back and get a couple of these guys. Might not hurt. Might not hurt. Yeah, so 3 villages like right in a row. 2 normal ones and then like one of these ones that I do believe is added by what is the mod? The Ancient Warfare mod. These are added by Ancient Warfare. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, you're another one of them guys that won't talk to me. Knew it. Knew it. Is that the same guy? Probably not. What is this guy? Butcher. Okay. Just kind of checking around to see if there's anybody else that I really would like to recruit. We're going to do big air quotes around that recruit. Actually, maybe this guy in here. Is this Entity Villager Vampire Hunter? He's a Vampire Hunter Villager. Okay. There's another Vampire Hunter that wants to do the same thing. Okay. I think I will just remember those guys are there. Those guys are there. There's now this librarian is actually kind of got a reasonable trade. He actually doesn't want nearly as much paper as the other guy wanted. And then is this another Newit with like half a heart? I don't know what to do with those guys. They don't seem to have anything to do. They don't seem to want to have anything to do with me. And they don't have anything to do with. Okay. Anyway, let's head back. Let's head back to the dungeon. Hopefully we won't be causing too much problems by being around these villages. I don't see a lot of hostile mobs right now. That's good. At least that's good for these villagers anyway. But we're gonna head down. I know, yeah, there it is, right over there. Head back to the dungeon. So clearly there's somebody with a whole bunch of mobs spawned around them, and that's why I think that there is not that many mobs spawning in this area. I'm just guessing. But now that we've got a few guys that we will be able to set up in some trade booths, I will be able to get a bunch of emeralds, and then we can use those emeralds for upgrading our pickaxe and making the tool heads on the other weapons, on the other tools. Probably eventually change them over to emerald as well. But more importantly, we can get our drying basin, and we want the powered version of the drying basin, and our squeezer, again, powered version. We're just going to kind of skip right over the manually used one. There we go. We'll just dump as much as we can in there. And then I'm just going to, I think I have some berry bushes over here. There we go. We'll put the other berries in there. And then the rest of this stuff can go wherever it will fit. I think this is the one for equipment, so we'll put that nice diamond axe in there. I am way far from being able to use that, but there we go. Some string. String is good because that's actually going to lead into another thing that I want to make today. So berry bushes, bones, gunpowder can go in there. Apples. I actually have a drawer for apples, so I should probably put them in the drawer. And while I'm thinking about putting crops in a drawer, I got more drawers over here than I probably need for wood and other things. So we'll put carrots and potatoes over here in these drawers too. So that way we have a little bit of organization going on here. Potatoes, carrots. Alright, now the next thing to do is to decide where I actually want to keep these villagers. And I'm thinking we can like put them right back in here, right? Actually, what am I doing? I don't need to dig that out. That's all more than need. I always like to give them an extra little bit of headspace, because when you put them down in there, they tend to bump their head. There we go. Hello, Mr. Oreberry guy. And maybe this will be my another Oreberry guy. Oop, you know what? I want the other Oreberry guy in here, so we're just gonna rotate around until we get to... There's the other Oreberry guy. So there's our two Oreberry guys on this side. We'll do a similar thing over here. This should be a reasonably safe place for them. I'm not sure which one are gonna... Okay, that is our cleric, and this one's gonna be another cleric. Oh, that's perfect. Cleric, cleric, Oreberry, Oreberry. And then I've got one other dude I need to put someplace. Where can I put him? What is he? What is he? He is our leather worker. Okay. Our leather worker, let's actually put him down here by the... Oh, here we go. Here's perfect. Is this okay? Yeah, this will work. Except we want that to be bricks. And that marble isn't going to... No, actually I have some bricks in my inventory. Marble's not going to do there either. We want bricks. That'll work. Give him a little space. And there we go. Now we have a leather worker. Nice little places for them. Now, the only other thing that you can... That would be very probably helpful is to put a... trapdoor in that space, just in case. Make sure that no mobs can get to them. But since I can resurrect them if they die, in the off chance that they die, I should say, I can resurrect them. I'm not going to worry too much about that. They're fairly safe where they're at, and the little bit of danger that they might be in, it's not that big of a deal, because if something bad does happen to them, we can always bring them back. Bring them back. Now the other thing we're going to need, though, for the mineral trees, we need to get those mineral trees their own little spot someplace. Maybe in front of that. But, yeah, need bricks. There we go. Is that enough? Ah, one short. Really? Really just one short? Okay, well here, we'll just... As much as that's wasteful, we're gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. I need one more so I can get 3. We'll do 3 more bonsai pots. 3 more bonsai pots. And we'll find a nice place out here in the hallway that we haven't used up all the spaces in. Now that's the entry into the fireworks factory there. Fireworks display thing. What I'm going to do there, though, is we're eventually going to clear that out, and that's going to be our underground garden. But we can do our mineral trees right here in front of this nice little fire. I don't think it's going to have any effect on them. But there we go. Those will start growing. I think the mineral trees might take a little bit longer than a standard tree. I'm not 100% sure on that. But those can grow. And while those are growing, I don't know if we have enough crystallized mineral chunks just yet. But we may end up having to use the drying basin if beforehand, a little bit manually, which is fine. It's going to be fine. So let's take a look at that. So we're going to do at D1 dynamic. This will just basically show us everything we're going to make today. Because we're going to need some batteries. We're going to need, I think, let's see. We need a generator, which is 1 battery. We need the mechanical squeezer, which is 2 more, and it's 2 more. So we need a total of 5 batteries. 5 batteries. And those require 1 chunk of redstone, or 1 block of redstone each. So let's do that. So 5 blocks of redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and well, 6, I suppose. And actually, we only need 5. So let's do that. The other thing we're going to need is an ink sac, which I already have gotten. Let's just go out and kill squid. I got an ink sac. No problem there. Then that will let us do the drying basin. We need some iron and some logs. So there'd be some iron over here. There's some iron. Let's use some oak logs because we got... Well, I guess we don't have as many of those as we could, but we got plenty of them. So there we go, and that should... Yeah, there we go. Let's do a drying basin first. Yay, drying like a boss. And then I'm not ready for that yet. Let's do the squeezer because we're going to need to get some more mineral. Which is a block of iron. Okay, we can do that. Block of iron plus some sticks, I think was some of the other ingredients there that we didn't have yet. So there we go. The squeezer. Whoop, I guess it helps if I open the actual crafting grid first. Squeezer. Now can we do this first? There we go. Now we should be able to. If I open the crafting grid first, dang it. Ay, 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 ay. Finally, there we go. Squeezer. Squeezing like a boss. We're drying like a boss and squeezing like a... We are just boss today. We are just boss. Bossy is probably more like it. I'm kind of thinking over in this area, although I kind of hate to remove that little structured thing we got going on there, but it's eventually going to need to go. I could remove our cobble gen. I actually made an actual cobble gen by moving the water back and under there and digging down one here so that when you break this, it doesn't actually turn that into obsidian. Not that I need cobble. Not whatsoever. So thinking, let's just pick up this lava, put it in there, and then we don't really care about that water. So let's just take this piece of cobble and stick it in there. Then we can remove these stairs. Throw this cobble down in that hole. There we go. This will be our place for setting this up. Now the question is do we have enough mineral, crystallized mineral? And probably the answer is no. Because if we look at the energy bank here, it's going to take 1, 2 times 5, so that's 10 blocks of that stuff. 10 blocks of that stuff, then plus a little bit more crystallized mineral. And they definitely don't have that, because like this takes, I think it's like a full 9 of these to make a chunk. But we don't have to worry too much about that. All we really need to do is set the drying basin down, set the squeezer down beside it, and then put some mineral wood in there and jump up and down a few times. Got to get right in the middle so that you're actually landing on the flat part of it until it goes flat, and then there we go. We see we got a drying basin coming. It's or the drying basin gets filled with the liquid mineral, which will in just a few minutes turn into a block of mineral. Yeah, mineral production. We're getting there. Now you need a redstone signal in order to get this lid to come back up. And before I start jumping on it again, don't forget to put the log in it. But yeah, just apply a redstone signal. It'll pop this back up. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit here, real quick, just to get the initial blocks that we need to make the other versions. But we want to get to the mechanical. Oh. See if we can. There we go. You got to have enough room to jump too. That's the other thing about this setup is you can't do it in like a 3 tall room. You need at least four blocks tall, I think, in order to get enough space to get the height to actually squeeze stuff. How many more do we need there? There's 4. And we're going to probably need more than 10 of these blocks because I don't have enough actual just regular crystallized mineral to do the other bits of crafting that are going to need to be done. Did I not actually put a log in at that time? Probably didn't. Probably forgot to put the log in at that time. Unfortunately, I'm only going to have to do this a little bit, and then once we get to the point of having those mechanical versions and the generator to give them power, we will not need to worry about doing this jumpy stuff ever again. At least that's the plan. Alright, what are we up to? 9. Let's figure probably at least 12 to do the full amount of crafting, I think. You can use a pressure plate here too. It does work. Whatever redstone signal you want to give it to. The nice thing about using a pressure plate too is that once you get down flat, like if you just stand on this edge, and if that instead of a button that was a pressure plate, I should probably even show you how that would work by just making one. It's not like it's not like I'm short on wood or anything like that. So let's do that instead. There we go. Since I was standing, kind of half standing on that block. So basically now, since I'm like standing on the edge here between the 2 blocks, once this lid gets down far enough, it'll just automatically pop back up. Is that interesting? So there's a, saves you a little bit of effort, I suppose. Makes it maybe slightly easier. Oh, this one's already full. Now, there we go. We're actually backed up a little bit. There we go. 14. No, we got plenty. We got plenty. All right, let's let these finished out. Uh-oh. People are joining the server and dying. That's no good. We'll take a look at our stats here in a little bit before we finish up this episode. But I want to get this all done. Then I wouldn't mind. Well, the main reason I'm doing all this is so that we can do the trade with the leather. Oop, that's actually wood, so you break it with an axe. This one is actually metal, so you break it with a pickaxe. Okay, we go. Yeah, we don't need that pressure plate anymore. Now, hopefully, I've got enough blocks there to do what I need. So I only need 10 blocks to make the... What is it, the 5 batteries or whatever they're called, these things right here. They don't stack. But now I can upgrade. Oh, I need a diamond. Okay, well that's no biggie. I got diamonds over here. On over here for a second. And we can put away these buttons and pressure plate in here. Grab ourselves a diamond. And hopefully that's everything I need to do this. Oh, I just need a obsidian as well. Is that obsidian? And now we can make the mechanical squeezer. Nice! Mechanical squeezer. Done. And then we should be able to now make the mechanical... 2 more obsidian. 1, 2... Should be everything I need if I just open the crafting grid properly. There we go. Mechanical squeezer. Done. And then the final bit of the equation is just a furnace. I don't know what I'm thinking. I can't make a furnace in a 2x2. Furnace plus an energy thing gives us the generator. Alright. Alright. Okay. And then we're going to set these up over here. Because these are actually what I want to use to process my metal. I can't ore double by throwing things in the smeltery, but you can actually get just a little bit more. Just a little bit more than double if you put it into, let's see, squeezer up there. Yeah, squeezer up there, and then the drying basin right there. Would have been good to bring some wood and stuff in here, or a stack of coal even. I didn't bring the villager for the coal trade, although I think now that I know that I have him, I might save my stuff. Here, we can burn these button and these pressure plate that I made. It's not like I can't make another one whenever I want. We'll just throw some regular wood stuff in there, so we'll throw that in there, we'll throw that in there. That'll start the process of getting some power into the mechanical squeezer and some power, well, maybe into the drying basin once the squeezer is full? Maybe. Well, that's probably the case. But now we can I really need the drying basin to have the power more than the squeezer, so maybe we're going to have to wait for it to fill up on power. Of course, I can take, and anytime we need a mineral wood, or mineral now, I can just throw that in there like that. That's going to squeeze some. You can see that we got some mineral resin over here and some crystal mineralized chunks there. Bit more of that. So that's all burned up. Let's use some of this oak. In fact, I have a bunch of oak in there too. Interesting. Okay. Let's make some charcoal to use as fuel in this thing. Is there any actual down in here? No. Not right now, but there will be in a second. Maybe 2? Is it actually going to burn the second? No, it's not going to get through the second time. There we go. Catch it? Nope, I didn't catch it quite fast enough, but that should at least get me another piece of charcoal that I can then use that one to start getting more charcoal. Okay, we'll throw this in here. And hopefully this will get filled up faster. That is unfortunate that it only sends power up that way to begin with. So until that gets full, apparently, I'm going to need to wait a few seconds. Well, while it gets filled up with power, in fact, let's grab a couple more pieces of charcoal, make sure that it does in fact get full off of the energy that we're putting in it there, or the fuel that we're putting in there. Let's check these trades again. So this guy I can get an emerald for 37 off of him, and this one's also 37. And okay, so cool. What's these guys got? Nickel will give me an emerald, or that, or I can get cobalt bushes for 8. That's actually kind of nice, because I can then turn around and sell the 4 berries for an emerald. So that would actually give me a good thing. And if I had an End City loot bag, oh, that's hard to get. It's probably not. That's probably a trade that's not going to happen. And this one has nether quartz ore berries requested. I can get some gold ore berries. I can get some lead. That's not very good. I can turn in an ore shrub and get 2. Yeah, it's not a very good trade, but that might. But that's probably one I'll have to do to unlock it. Ooh, now this is really good. I mean, it's not the best trade I've ever seen for a mineshaft loot bag, but 14 emeralds for a mineshaft loot bag is not too terrible. Not too terrible. And we'll get into why that's like going to be super important stuff to have access to later. But let's come back over here, and what we really want to do is get as much of this as we can carry. Because we need to go get as many emeralds off of these priests as we can possibly get. Okay, hello priest, I got some rotten flesh for you here. I know you really wanted it. And you know, I'll take another one. You gonna trade me again? Alright, there's 4 off of that guy. Now that should have unlocked, yeah, see there's the swirls. That should unlock some new trades from this guy. So let's see what his new trades are. An emerald for some redstone, that's not, ooh, that's not terrible. Emerald for lapis, because, you know, sometimes hard to find lapis, but there we go. Now I have access to lapis. Let's get this guy too. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 4 from each of these guys for the time being, and that should unlock some new trades off this guy too. So wait a few seconds. Now let's see what his new trades are. It's the same exact almost, although this one, is that more redstone than this guy? Yeah, it's more redstone. But pretty much the same trades. Interesting. Interesting. It's like 2 of the same guys there. But first thing I'm going to do is come over here and toss in... Actually, yeah, let's do 4 emeralds right into there. 4 emeralds in there. Because we are going to make our pickaxe emerald, and I probably will end up upgrading the hatchet and the shovel as well. Now I kind of wish that I had some more Invar, but let's look at what we might have. And actually let's look at tool rods, because I would like to probably tool rod. I would probably like to change my tool rod as well, so I'm thinking I have platinum, and I don't have mana steel. I have mana something or other. Platinum. How's platinum look? Well, it's not that great. I mean, it's okay for a handle, but it's not as good as, say, bronze. Bronze would probably be a better handle than what I'm using right now. So right now I'm using bone, which is 1.1 modifier and a little bit extra durability. It's actually not that bad of a handle. It's actually a pretty good handle. Things that could possibly be better for me are, well, Invar is what I would like, because look, 1.3 modifier. What does bronze? Let's see if I can find bronze in here. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Bronze, where are you at, bronze? Copper, bronze, there it is. 1.1, the 70 durability. Okay, that's not quite as good as I was thinking. Okay, is there any other ones that are better than 1.3? Because Invar is probably what I'm going to go for. Unless I can get, like Mana Steel would be really good. Because, well, but that, yeah, Mana Steel would be even better. So we're not too far away from that. Maybe that's something I can work on getting ready to do next episode, is actually get into some Botania. And maybe that is what I should actually put in the room where the yeah, that's what I should put in this room over here, is clear this all out and then get it set up for my Botania room. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're thinking about. That's what I'm gonna think on doing, and maybe get set up for the next episode. But we got lots of rotten flesh. Now, has this got some energy in it yet? This one down here? Yes, this finally has some energy in it, so we can toss that in there, and look at that. Now we're getting leather. That is like super awesome. And then we can also take our gold and toss that up here. Not that. Toss our gold in this mechanical squeezer. And you'll see that, look, we got three that time. So sometimes you'll get 2, sometimes you'll get 3, but you definitely get better than 2x. Just a little bit. So that's another, you know, super good thing to do there. And we actually need to take that gold, toss it over here. And our emerald is ready to be poured into our pickaxe head here. So we'll have a emerald pickaxe now. You can see right now the durability is like 1,320. If we toss it in there and then we put the emerald pickaxe head, that's going to bump the durability up like 700 points. Nice. 700 points. It also gives me a cobalt mining level, so I don't have to worry about the mining level. That's sufficient. So this probably will do. Well, the only thing else I want to do is change the handle over to mana steel eventually, so that I can use mana to keep that at durability. So I won't even have to use sharpening kits. But if we look in here, you can see that didn't even take a full gem's worth of emerald. So I still got enough to go ahead and pour a few. So yeah, and even that, I'm still above 2-3 gems. So that sharpening kit is like 2 materials worth of value. So super nice. I'm gonna go ahead and pour another couple there. But yeah, now that I got that, I can just go mine the heck and out of the underground, get a bunch more materials. And the thing we're going to be looking for is some more nickel to make some more Invar. Platinum. Platinum is the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So let's see. Do we have, which one's platinum? Is that the platinum? That is the platinum. So let's toss the platinum in here. Start the squeezing in process of it. Okay, let's also take and reload that so we get some charcoal, more charcoal for this thing right here. I'd rather use my charcoal than the coal, because I think I can use the coal for trading with villagers later on, so we want to hold off on that. So there we go. We're going to need the ingot mold. I got 2 emerald sharpening kits, but there's one other thing I wanted to do today. One other thing other than, well, platinum. And wow, look at all that platinum. That's gonna be so nice. So nice. Wow, I had so much platinum it wouldn't all even fit in this height of a thing. So we got the gold down on the bottom. Yes, okay. Oop. Gonna need a couple bits of gold, because now that we have leather, like all the leather we need, all the leather we want. Let's get our generator going again, because this is going to run out of power, and that's already out of power, so it'll take a few minutes. But there we go, molten platinum, blocks of platinum. But more importantly, now that I have some gold, we can do this, and we can do, I think it's just like that, plus the, there we go, backpack. Lovely. Lovely, lovely backpack. Now I have a place to store all my stuff. And this is the really good backpack mod too, where it will autofill from the backpack. So if I like have things in here, and I can set this up to automatically, where is it, the button? That button? Yes, I can set it up to automatically pull in and collect all of the ores. Oops. What I need to do, collect items from this list and fill existing slots. Collect items from this list and stackable items already in the backpack. That's probably what I want right there. Only collect. Yes, it's set to collect. Okay, so collect gold, add. Collect iron, add. Collect, well, not coal, because I'm not going to get coal ore because I don't have silk touch. But if I search ore and I select, where is it at? If I select any of these down here, these thermal foundation ones, I say collect the star and click add, then you see all these lit up green, all these lit up green. That means all those ores are going to get collected into there, which is exactly what I want. So yeah, now it'll start, this bag will start auto collecting ore. So there we go. And then we need to get another one probably. I'm not sure what all that's about. Blood bond. Somebody's linking stuff. Okay. But yeah, so I'll probably dye another one that's green for like my tools and things like that. And this brown bag will stay being my my ore collection, or yeah, my ore collection bag basically. Let's toss that stuff in there. Anyway, I think that's where we need to wrap this up. There. What was this? Oh, platinum. Platinum. Yes, let's pour some platinum out. In fact, just so that we can get it done a little faster here. Grab, where did it go? I broke it. I didn't know pick it up. What did it? Is it in here? We having a desync issue? Did this bag pick it up? Yes, it did. Okay, so I don't have the settings quite right there. Hang on. Let's L and say only collect items from the list. There we go. Only collect items from this list. Only collect items from this list. That's actually what I want for this bag. Only collect ores. There we go. So now if I drop something on the ground and pick it up, it's not going to go in the bag, right? Okay, good. Alright, let's pour out a platinum block real quick. We'll get to this last final thing. Because I want a better weapon. And the weapon that I would like is a polearm. Actually a halberd. This thing right here. And I have the skill to use it. 6 agility, 4 defense. I have that, no problem. And of the halberds, the platinum one is the maximum damage. So it is two-handed, so it does mean it won't work as well with a shield. I mean, it still will work. It still will work, just won't work as well. But the other thing we're going to need is this string that we've collected. And some sticks. And then I think we actually need to make a block of wool and then use these sticks like that will give us 4 polearms. Nice. And then we take the polearms in the middle. Oops. Before we do that, we need to break this back down and put the polearms in, or put the poles in the middle. Then do that will give us the halberd. There's different recipes for all these. They're all going to require either a pole or a handle, which is going to require string. But the reason I'm making 3 of these, I'm just going to do it right off the bat. 3 of these. And it does leave me 1 pole left over, so we might make another one depending. We got an uncommon, a basic, and an uncommon. I'm not impressed. So we're going to combine two of these to see if we get something better. Rare is more acceptable. I'll hold on to the rare for now. But I think I would like to go ahead and pour some more out. Make at least one more try because I have one more pole arm here, or one more pole here to attempt once more. But now that I got rare, look at the damage on that, 30.5. Nice. And then we'll start leveling this up. Particularly at the mob farm, will make it pretty easy to level up. Now the other thing I would love to do is eventually get platinum armor. You can see right here, very good armor, 8, 3, 2 with a 2 of toughness, right? 2 in toughness is pretty good. That's like diamond, but even actually maybe just a little bit better than diamond. Problem is it requires 20 defense, so that's going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of grinding, or at least digging. Now that I got a nice pickaxe, that shouldn't take too long. Just a matter of going down in the ground and digging it all up. But there we go, get some more platinum and use up this last pole just to see if we can get something. Oh yes, there we go, a legendary. Legendary, that is like one step from the best. One step from the best there. I'm gonna go ahead and combine these last two just in the off chance that I managed to get something better. No, I did not. Okay, so now I will just hold on to this one to use to repair this legendary one once, you know, once it gets low on durability. And until I can enchant it, because I will probably eventually put some enchants on this or enchant it to the maximum that I possibly can. But there we go. You can see this one was 22 point something damage, but now this one is 45.75. And we'll do quick tests on this just so you guys can see how it works. Since I have a farm right here, I can show you. The nice thing about this particular weapon is it has a really far reach. You can see the recharge is not that bad, even though I do have something in my offhand. It's hard to see exactly how much damage it's doing, but it's doing a lot because these guys are, remember, these guys are armored. So, and I can probably hit that guy way over there in the corner. I can. Now, if I take the shield out of my hand, much faster recharge. Look at that. And there we go. We've already leveled this thing up to level 2. I don't know exactly the parameters on how it determines, you know, levels up and stuff like that, but it can be used with a shield in hand. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. But I think that's where we need to wrap this up, guys. I probably went a little bit long. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And until next time, I will catch up you later. Yeah, catch up you later? Make it better get some mustard with that too. Bye.